I wonder if the last one's doable. So I'm suffering from the devil's green or something. Oh wow, this is not a good gin. Ugh, no. Well, I can always switch down to racing hard or wet or yeah, so it's a good setup to have. Medium on the back, hardness. I had so much like I couldn't get it to all. So today I tried to buy a controller from the PlayStation Store online and it won't let me log in. So maybe you've got to go to the website and try. Okay. I haven't tried yet, but I think I might be able to buy my Edge controller on the PlayStation Store if I use Windows or Linux. So I need to check that. Let's go build a new Windows system out of all parts. No, new Linux. This is Linux. See if I can get a working browser to take a working passkey and log me into the site without someone trying to steal my login information. But what happened was I had a purge of all my extra. There's one account that was really bad. It's a Samsung account that doesn't exist, and it keeps on getting reactivated and attached to my Google account and stuff like that. But loads of accounts that, like, I just purged them all. I just signed out of everything on a load of different services, and they're just having a little hissy fit. Well, they think they're a bunch of kids playing gangster. They're playing some, like, as if it was EVE Online in real life. That's what this dickhead's saying. Oh, I don't see it like that. I just see a bunch of dickheads going about spinning people off the track and being like, that's a skill issue. Because no one's really playing FPS games. Well, you get to a certain level, you don't play against people anymore. You play against your torturers and you get better. See how the track's wet. My track on Daytona's always wet. See my car jumping up and down because it's got anti-downforce on it. See how wet that is? As if someone's gone on there and sprayed a hose on it. On it, it's like, and it's on the corners. It just goes wet on the corners. Like that. This race is always like this, by the way. I have won this race, but it's always like this. Well, it's a 10-lap race, and every car has to refuel apart from mine. So. But when you realise that, you get like to lap 9 and you start spinning you out and stuff. See that water there? See how wet it is? It's crazy. Because they're pathetic. But what all it is it's like an indignance machine. All these people having indignances. Oh, that's why it's like paedophile, rapist, or whatever nonsense they come up with. They just apply the tag. And I must have every tag. And it's just they're all fulfilling their own like sadistic gratification over they're the good guy. Hi, I'm a fascist, so therefore I'm the good guy because I'm a right-wing authoritarian lunatic pretending to be left-wing. say like I have left-wing ideas, but if you don't hold true exactly to my specific ideas, which are no more than a passcode for us to talk to each other, you're ostracized and attacked. So if you have the actual views, you're thrown out of the group. And so only we, the abusers, may reign. And that's the internet. Don't cry through me, you fucking pussy. You know, see these things when they get, you know, when you hear someone crying through someone else's voice, they've done something to someone. They've found someone and they've made them think of a memory that's hit them so hard that they just do wet, cloying sobs. Then they try and put that through someone else and make them sound like they're weak. It's horrific. When you know what's actually going on, that's why I say it's horror. It's horror, it's horror, there's only horror. It's like a horror film. We're living in a horror film where people are allowed to slap people. You're not allowed to stab people, but you can slap people. You can slap people as much as you want, as many times as you want, as hard as you want, as soft as you want, just as long as you do it in such a way that doesn't annoy the law or the authority. In a way that can be appropriately detected, and there's always a way that can't be appropriately detected. Instead of serial killers, they're serial abusers, and they're literally serial killers because they get people to commit suicide. They watch it, and I am willing to spend at least £5 on a bet to say these guys have an archive of all the people they've watched kill themselves. I'm just saying they will have some online addressable archive that they at least write to. Like, they will at least have a place to dump their best suicides. I saw a guy, I saw one, and it was the last one I saw, and it was a guy who'd punched his ceiling out and put a rope over the beams and hung himself. And I guess that just became a sport. Like the pleasure of watching someone going, well, someone could help me, but no one will help me, so I'm going to kill myself. If you had friends, you wouldn't have these problems. We've all got friends, and so on and so forth. Sadistic, low intelligence lunatics. And what I mean by lunatic is very, very specific. I don't mean like the lupine, the cowl at the moon. I mean, they use almanacs and other such calendars in time with some cycle, probably the Gregorian calendar to get any fucking sense. But they use almanacs, and if you fucking search, you can find their little weird Web 1.0 almanacs. You can see how they act. Like, kind of not. It's like a sine wave, like they're being shook. So, like on the 3rd Tuesday of September, there's a thing, and everyone has to think about the same thing, and it's literally pulse span the whole world. Not like, honestly, it's not, you're just not doing something special or difficult, or it's not like if it was a war you would be dead. You know, if it was a real war like World War II, you would be dead, but it's not, it's a Cold War, so you're still alive. You've been detected 1,000,000 times. If it was a real war, someone would have just killed you, but it's not, it's peacetime, or it's trying to be peacetime, or it would be peacetime if it wasn't for all you trying to freeze people and starve people. Well, I hear you are laughing about my fucking Hive thermostat. Do you think I'm old age pensioner, you fucking cunt? Do you think there's some way that you can make me freeze to death in my own fucking house, you numpty prick? And just making me fucking suffer, dumb cunt. No, it says off on your screen, and then the fucking whoever the fuck detects every button individually turned it back on for me. Like fucking Dave in Block 32C. Here's Dave. Fucking mental. Like, blah. be allowed to use it. You'd have dumb phones, and you should have a limited contact list. You should be encouraged to take hobbies with normal people and act. Like, basically, you need to be in school for the rest of your life. You need a school environment. Not a jail, like a school. Someone going, stupid, I'm better than you. This is what you have to do today. Today you're going to learn about flowers. This is this thing. We did this last year. Yeah, but one day you might have to do it. But it's like taxes and no one cares, you fucking dumb prick. No one cares. This is how we spend our time. And the people who are making decisions over who runs a country and what people run the country do are morons. Just greedy, pernicious morons. Doing the worst thing because it's funny. Look at us, we're funny. Oh my goodness, look. Oh, we're hurting the sea life by sounding the oceans every time we take a liner or something across. People are complaining. Well, let's make sure that every drummer does it. But let's make sure that every boat has to do it. Because all the fish must suffer because this guy's like, stop hurting the fish. And you're like, oh, well, if I hurt the fish, will you go and cry? Go and cry if I hurt the fish. You go cry if I hurt the fish. Ha 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 ha. Or go cry then. Like, what are you going to do now? I'm hurting the fish. I'm going to call this one Jeremy and I'm going to nick it. I'm going to nick its fin. What are you going to do for Jeremy? You're going to heal Jeremy. Heal Jeremy. The world doesn't need you. The world requires you doing something else. Well, personally, I prefer that you are appropriately oxidised in a modern process to turn you into compost and grow plants in. But I don't get to say what happens because I'm just a common layperson. It's good for you. It used to be so bad because it used to send me off that corner every time. They're trying to put me into that tire wall. So there's a big yellow sign on. I suppose if you hit the big yellow sign with the arrows, you get bonus points or something. So they're always like sending me into the sand after. You can get me into that corner. Just push me off the track and attach me. Oh, I didn't win the special prize. And I paid so much. Yeah, I'm going to be going back to steps. You shouldn't have that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but you had an unusual tone and you didn't help. And it wasn't until someone else showed up that I got help. And you seemed a little bit South Park. Your name's a bit like it could be anyone. Like who's at stake has the name Junior? Like what kind of conceit is that? Well, ask Paul fucking Tuttle Senior. He's got a Junior. I'm sure he's got an idea about. Oh well, Junior went to some other guy's company. He's called Junior on the forums now. Oh right. Oh, like Paul Junior. Is that how it is? Oh, that's touching. Well, it's not like this. That's just speculative, aggravating. Probably malicious. But what happened was, I got the first guy, and he was got me, and then I got a lot of me, and then I've emailed Casey about Steve Press, and then I got Junior. And Junior was not like, Junior was like, yeah, hi Josh. What's your problem, Josh? And then I got is this your press account or your real press account? But with this, like a specific flair for the fuck you, different from the real one, because I've had the real one before. So, unless there's been a change of policy where people are insulted when their press account's checked, I just kind of, assumption is the mother of all fuck ups, but you'd say that there would be some form of connection. Like, I don't know, maybe you told your big brother and your big brother type, or there's some guy like who sits next to you and looked over your shoulder and said, that guy must be a dick, why didn't you put him down? Or something. Anyway, after that, I did manage to get through to people, but only after I bombarded Twitter with like, oh, by the way, I'm the guy with the fucking, you know, the guy who told everyone what fucking rocket jump was first in a while. It's the negative impact of rocket jumping. I'm in there. I got like, I got Team Fortress 2 Soldier as rocket jump instead of fucking Doom or whatever the fuck. Yeah, insult me through the fucking Steam's fucking support network. Cheers, pal. But anyway, but it really is that bad. People just don't. I think they're like people are just like, oh yeah, you're just a liar. I can't trust anything. You're just a liar. You just take this. Because all their friends are liars saying they're the prince of fucking Persia. Well, by Persia, it's a common misconception. It's not actually near Persia or Arabia, it's actually in the Caribbean. Motherfuckers, you can't even fucking. You don't even know the first fucking thing about blase films. You're just at it to do it. To say, oh, I went to them, I lied to the guy, and they totally didn't notice. You don't know how to lie properly. You're shit at it. You're just showy as fuck. The point of you lying is for your friends to see you lie, for it to be good. When I lie to win. When you lie to look good in front of your friends who are recording you lying. You're not allowed to say it now, but when I was a kid, you'd be a spastic. You'd say, you're a spastic. Mate, you're a spastic, mate. I'm not allowed to say that. Or we'd say a phlegmide. We'd say any number of things that, like, you couldn't say to the actual people who have those problems because they're just normal people who just aren't annoying. And you are. And it just sort of, I don't know, it's kind of like it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. The Clyde Valley is a strange place. See what I mean? Did I tell you not like that? No, you weren't technical. And here's the hero car. And the hero car is the motif of whoever the cool guy is. And like either their car in real life or their car. And boy, they are like fucking whatever. It's literally just stupid children showing off to stupid children that they're the best. Not to get with girls, just to be like, to be the guy who's got the most stars. Fucking idiots. She's really looking to herself. Some self-reflection, really self-reflection. Well, I'm sorry, the AI's final heroic push. G. So the third weekly challenge was 500,000. That's not a good weekly challenge. That's not a good weekly challenge. It looks like, by the way, thinking about it, I think Fortnite putting on record demos puts you on a different set of servers. I wonder if that's why I couldn't get into the actual ranked games because I wanted to play ranked and I couldn't get into it. And I think maybe that's because I've got record demos on. So someone probably wants to look into that, like why I can't play ranked. Oh, I like the music in the police. Oh, you mean it's significant that my maternal grandmother was Baga, and my maternal grandfather was a limestone miner in the Roman mines at Viagelia. Well, these things are significant to you weirdos. Oh, really? My paternal grandfather was a librarian. What does that mean? And a scoutmaster. What does that mean? And my maternal grandmother was a postmistress and a nurse. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? In Middleton on Worksworth, which is where the cotton, Worksworth is where the cotton, the industrial revolution started. And this rock, there's there's at least one house down by the kirk. There's at least one house. I think there might be two houses that look like Derbyshire stone in a Derbyshire style, which is interesting. There's all kinds of weird ones. The yon real tilted, who you dickheads are all from. Did it have to relocate? So is Collier's blue and black? Or is that Paisley? That's Paisley, right? It's some schismatic bullshit. Anyway, it's not a cathedral, it's an old school. It's called Choirs, and it's basically like a big church. It's like an oversized church from the Renaissance. So don't think it's that weird. Yeah, they've just recently turned into flats, which is really, 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 really weird. But if you walk about it, you can see that it used to be a school, because there's things that make it a school and not a residence. There's places where people have walked up the grass, up the slope where they're not supposed to. They've done it so much that there's steps. And that's all over the place. And it's just a boarding school. When you look at it again, it's just a boarding school. It's probably like a Presbyterian boarding school or something. And then there's some other bullshit about Sakura written all over it. Anyway, it's just sketchy. Nonetheless, but there's it just fucking sketchy. It's sketchy. It's sketchy as fuck. It's sketchy as fuck. It's a school. It's a boarding school. It's sketchy as fuck. It's a boarding school. It's a boarding school. It's a boarding school. It's a boarding school. It's a fucking boarding school. It's a boarding school. I can tell it's a fucking boarding school because by the place where the boards come in when they walked from the train station, the Bridge of Weir, up the long walk, all the way to the boarding school where you've got to do with your own thing. Oh, push it yourself, Malcolm. Oh, there's a wall. And the wall is a motif, and the motif is a curved basket. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is the wall has rocks that stick out of it on the boy side and not on the outside. And that, I think, is because boys are expected to exit at all points, but always comes through the gates. So anyway, the obvious boarding school. And in this obvious boarding school, it's obviously used. Some guy said he was a stone cutter on the fucking radio. I mean, what a guy. Very Simpsons. What? He's a stonemasons. Anyway, oh, I don't know. I think he's cut stone with a saw. I'm not fucking sure. Anyway, there's two airing holes, which each of which has like a grill in it, like a cast grill. And one of these stones is appropriately with the strata horizontal, and thus is weathered gently, like overall even, slowly. And on the other side, someone has turned it so the strata is vertical, and it is peeling off in sheets. I don't know, it's not even near, it's like not even near needing replaced, and it's been there for like hundreds of years, so someone is going to have to dig it out at some point. I suppose you could tile it. You could definitely tile it, couldn't you? If you put like, if you injected some, like how far would you have to inject something in it for that thing not to like just pop off? You've got to dry it out, right? You've got to dry the stone out to stop it like getting dying in the freeze. So maybe you've got to get it when it's totally dry, and then seal it, and then insulate it, and then put a tile on it or something. But I think what you've really got to do is fuck about and lift the building and dig the cunt out and then set a new one in the appropriate way, because now it's just flats instead of some annoying like secret code. Well, my school had a Karahai. Well, I think it was actually called Karahai. It had some daft name, and it was literally like, why is it that? And they were like, it's a blah blah blah, and it might have been Indian, it might have been like, it might have been Sri Lankan for all I know. And it had a weird name. It's the hill you had to run. And the same hill you had to run was the same place you did shotguns from. And the little shotgun bunker, like the shelter you're supposed to stand under when you set your targets off, had all kinds of shotgun holes in it, which is fucking typical. But what they did to us is we had a boathouse, and our boathouse had a lead roof, so that is fucking gone. And on that and on that lead roof was the names of basically every British assassin for the last 100 years. I mean, not the demonic assassins, not the ones that make you feel like your trousers fall down. The actual ones that go and like shoot people. And the funny thing is, I think Terry Nutkin done it. It's a strange world, isn't it? Yeah, history gets melted down by Terry Nutkin to keep his hotel going. Well, the thing is, everyone puts their name there on a pencil and stays forever because it's lead for some reason. I don't know. So wherever you sit, wherever you like to sit, you put your name. So everyone's name is like where they like to sit. It's fucking awesome. I'm gonna collect that as waste too. Bob, I don't know if he's watching.